Welcome to Fastang 444. In this game, I am trying to start next to the solar panels. This is east of New Lake. It's right actually near where I lost a head-to-head in the previous game, so I figured I'd just stay right here, give this a try. And when the game starts, I can hear a drop right behind me next to the solar panels. So there's at least something to start with. Starts and it pans over. Perfect. Audi RS6. And even though this is a level 2, this is more of a level 5 6-speed vehicle. So I could use this to potentially beat something of a higher level and then take that as the plan. If I engage in a head-to-head, I would not take a level 3. I would stay in this Audi RS6. But I do see a drop over here on the left. I open up the map. I'm not real sure right now where the final arena will be. I know it's not going to be in the northeast or east or northwest. So look at this, level 6 Chola. So I definitely will take this. Use it with a bit of caution, because if you run into like that stone wall right there, if I would have moved and carried on into that, I probably would have been stuck there. And this drop that was taken, it's either a level 2 Volkswagen Golf R or a level 5 Porsche. It's a level 5 Porsche. So off we go. And this head-to-head is leading over, it looks like, initially towards what I call Tunnel Road, over on the south side of the map. The road that goes through the tunnels and across the suspension bridge. I know a little better when I open up the map. Get where I am on some flat ground, and I will open up the map. It's probably a good place right here. And look at that. And I can tell this is going to be Arena 9. That is this arena right there. You can see the Tunnel Road is within this arena, and the leading edge of the next arena was just east of where Arena 9 is. So that is a clue. And where the destination of this head-to-head is a clue. It's going to be Arena 9. There are patterns in all of these arenas, depending on where you start the head-to-head. Because of where we started this head-to-head, it leads right here. And as the arena shrinks, there's a head-to-head, and it's the only one I actually trust myself with in this area, that originates around here and goes over towards a dirt road that leads off of the Tunnel Road. So I am going away from the progression of the game. Strategy of mine. I find that if everyone follows the progression of the game, you all wind up in the same area, and you wind up potentially against higher level vehicles. So coming over here, just north of New Lake, the highway, and gain some speed. And here's a car off on the left, and they make a fatal error of coming over on the highway in a level 1 Volkswagen Beetle. So this head-to-head leads over towards, what is this? Yeah, across this road over here, south of this intersection. There's actually a bridge that crosses the stream, and it's the dry season, but I will regardless go over to this bridge, and then once I am across the bridge, I just will angle over towards the finish. Just go up a little bit of a hill, but this is a better path. You can see what I would have to go over farther to the left there. So let's get over to this finish, get into a level 8. And you can see there, more prominent, what I was talking about, that is going to be Arena 9. So knowing that, and knowing I only really trust myself with a head-to-head as the arena shrinks, taking Tunnel Road over, I will take this Camaro and head over towards Tunnel Road, and I'll speed this part up. It's pretty uneventful. Take a peek at this drop. It's a level 3 Porsche Macan. And so I am going to stay around here. Oh, I thought someone was coming on the suspension bridge. They are actually underneath the suspension bridge, so they engage in a head-to-head. They have to go through all kinds of trees and hills, and so let's see, there are vehicles still over here. Let's see if I can't engage in a head-to-head with someone here. All right, here's someone right here, and it looks like they may have someone chasing them. They do, and I'll get them just before the other person gets them. So you can see there, it's going to be Arena 9, like I talked about. And this head-to-head, as I mentioned, will go through the tunnels, Tunnel Road, across the suspension bridge, and then just before the finish is a dirt road that angles off to the left. Well, these vehicles that are underneath either the suspension bridge or over on the left here, look at those two vehicles in a head-to-head. Remember them and where they are heading. They're heading towards the top of that tunnel that I just went into. That head-to-head's finish will be inside of that tunnel. So, all right, back to this head-to-head I am in. Okay, so I just follow this road, and then there is this dirt road that angles off to the left. And as I said, really, this is the only head-to-head that I trust myself not running into a tree and losing in this area. It's sketchy getting into head-to-heads in this area that originate as the arena starts to shrink. You have to go through the water that's downstream from Cascade Falls, all the trees. Look at how dense the trees are. So I will take this Jeep Trackhawk, and the plan is going back over where, close to where this head-to-head I just completed originated. But I have to use caution because I am what I call the wrong way driver. If someone engages in a head-to-head with me, I am going the wrong direction and most likely would lose the head-to-head. And speak of the devil, here's someone right here in a level 7 Porsche. They do not engage in a head-to-head with me. I just dodged a bullet there. And watch this coming up. I will slow this down. I thought someone was in that tunnel. Those two cars that were in that head-to-head, the finish is in the tunnel. They are on top of the tunnel and get eliminated by the arena. They took too much time. There's someone here that just got into a level 5 DeBerti, and I think that finish might have been either in that tunnel or just the other side of the tunnel. So what I'm hoping is I can come down here, turn around, and basically lure them to go the wrong direction, and that's exactly what's going on. And they're going to try and ram me, so I'll open up the map. I actually tried engaging in a head-to-head. I wasn't sure if I could do it, but they engaged in a head-to-head with me. So off we go. That worked. They weren't able to ram me, and I kept the momentum I had going right where that previous head-to-head finished, and I did not see that Lamborghini Murcielago coming. I lost almost all of my speed, caused them to spin around, but I should still be able to win this. I had a decent enough lead that the DeBerti won't be able to catch me. I just need to focus and not hit any trees through here. I've done that before. Let's get through these trees, over to the finish, and I will get into a level 10. I am going to just go over here away from where the head-to-heads are completing. I am in a level 10 Mercedes AMG One. Yes. So I'll speed this up. I just wound up coming over here, parking on this dirt road, and as the arena is shrinking, I will get in position for the final showdown right at this T-shaped intersection. And there's a shed over here I like to park next to. That's where I like to lead from. Maybe a lot of these cars are going to be caught out of position in late head-to-heads.
Head-to-heads complete.
So let's back up right here.
For the final showdown.
This is actually a short distance for this final showdown because of the train that's behind me. You can see on the map this point that I like to leave from. This is Arena 9. The range of time to leave is 11 to 13 seconds. I will leave at 13 seconds. Hopefully time my exit right at 3 seconds, although I am just trying to make sure that I don't leave early, because at this point I do not have any competition. I was a little early, so I slowed down through here. It's a good thing I did. I exit right at 3 seconds after I slowed down. Finish point appears. It is northwest. So I like actually going over to this road, slowing down in the turn so I don't overshoot the finish. You can go farther to the right, but then you risk running into one of those trees through there. So from here, I'll go between the greenhouses, and I am looking for a H-shaped pattern of roads. I want to be on the left edge of the H. This is a flat line through here. All right. Jump over the highway. And I actually should be farther left here. Right in the middle of these two bridges that cross the stream, but I am heading for disaster. Run right into this tree. If I didn't hit the tree, I would have hit the bottom side of the bridge. Now this vehicle's right behind me. It looks like they got hung up there as well. Fortunately, they followed my terrible route. And I was fortunate. I jump over these buildings, and it should be just a clear route over to the finish from here. Maybe a random tree. People in there. All right. Almost messed that up and lost that, didn't I?
Winner! Welcome to the Illuminati!
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos. And if you've been enjoying my channel, please subscribe. Just click that link on the bottom right.